Afridi to Fraser-McGurk, and struck on the pads. Confident shout. Fingers up. Fingers up. Fraser-McGurk's going to have a chat to Matt Short. It was certainly full enough.
Looked close.
Yeah, it did. And he's going to go. I reckon he's gone. So big blow here for Pakistan. Jake Fraser-McGurk, LBW, Shaheen, Shah Afridi, first wicket down. Back to the point we're making, though, and I know you're here, so I don't mean to embarrass you.
No, sure.
Back in the day, with Wakar and yourself, it was LBW or poles flying everywhere.
Because we didn't trusted our fielders. That was one of the reasons as well. We only heard from slip corner, sorry, didn't see the ball every time.
Yep. Naseem bowling. River end. Short ball, and that's going to be into the hands of the man at backward square, and he's dropped it. Can you believe it? Afridi, it was straight down his throat, through the hands for a boundary, and that's Wasim Akram, what you're talking about.
Exactly. I mean, that could have changed the course of the game, would have put a lot more pressure on Australia. He middled it, and Shaheen Afridi was right there, and I think he didn't judge the height, and ball slipped out of his hand, one bounce into the boundary. So a drop catch.
Afridi bowling short. Has gone. Flashing outside the off stump. Hit it straight to cover. Big wicket for Pakistan and a big wicket for Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Second wicket for Shaheen Shah Afridi. He was short. He middled it. But unfortunately went straight to the fielder, Babar Azam, who took a brilliant catch. Played it on the up. And Babar Azam was there. Made no mistake. They've got their second wicket now, Pakistan.
Ralph to Inglis. Might be something down the leg side. I reckon this is out. And Inglis is walking. He got inside the line of the ball. There was a little tickle, whether it was glove onto pad or the like. Nevertheless, Harris Ralph's got the wicket. Josh Inglis needs to go, and Australia not exactly flying along at 79 for 3.
I think there's a bottom edge onto the thigh. He's a bit of a skidder, Harris Ralph, and Inglis looking to pull off a length. He's not the easiest guy to pull, Harris Ralph. Zipped onto him. Actually, might have been the bottom of the glove. It nipped back a bit, didn't it? And down the leg side, good catch by Rizwan. This time it is out, and big wicket that. Pakistan were just not fading, but they needed a breakthrough, and Harris Ralph gets it.
A couple of deliveries to go for Harris Ralph. Australia 3 for 87. Labuschagne on strike. He's on 6. Ralph comes in. Releases. Oh, has he edged it? I think he's nicked it. He's out. Labuschagne gone. Nicked it outside the off stump. Through to the keeper, Rizwan, and Australia 4 for.
Oh, and you can probably hear the screams from Harris Ralph through the stump mics. He is ecstatic because he struck again, and Marnus Labuschagne just looking to defend a good length ball with a straight bat, not looking to really score off it. Hasn't done a hell of a lot either, but it's taken the outside edge of Marnus Labuschagne, and he falls cheaply, and Australia lose their 4th wicket.
With Maxwell and the bowlers to come. Drifts a long way across. Hasnain's up. Rizwan throws down the stumps. I don't think they'll review it. There's a lot happening in the middle. He did move a long way across.
Yeah, I tell you what, Howie, this hasn't hit the bat. I think it's worth a review here. Steve Smith got a long way across, hit him below the knee roll.
He's reviewed
worth
it. Was there 2 noises? If there's not a second noise, maybe clipping leg in trouble.
Steve Smith was very demonstrative, wasn't he? Saying, it's down the leg side. But
TV umpire director.
I wonder if that was for the an indication for the Pakistan not to review it, and they have.
Check the feet, fair delivery. Can I front on first, please?
I think you're right, Howie. If he hasn't hit this, this is out.
I reckon he's out. If it hits the
Roll
top,
that back for me one more time,
gee whiz,
please.
there's no bat on it.
The ball passes
I think
close to
Smith
the bat.
knows he's got an issue as well.
He's a long way across, isn't he?
Well, you can see middle stump from the front on shot. Might be about height.
That's the only thing they'll save him. Umpire's call with height.
Gee, both feet back in the crease, though. I think he's got a real issue here, Stephen Smith. This is a massive moment in the game.
There's no better involved. Ball tracking, please.
Ball tracking will tell us everything. Smith with his heart in his mouth.
Original decision not out. Pitching outside off.
Oh, umpire's call. It was high.
Original decision,
So,
not out. Sam, stand by.
Oh,
You're on
my
screen.
goodness.
You're on screen.
Wow.
Confirm now, thanks.
3/8 of the balls hitting the stump,
Oh,
5/8
wow.
not. That's a bit of luck of the draw for mine, that.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Wow, that's a very fortunate moment for Steve Smith there. No doubt about that. That's one of those ones where he's got the original decision go his way, but just watching the replay, it looked out.
Geez, he's lucky the decision went his way.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a... From the naked eye, that looked out.
Yeah, it did.
But he's not.
Yeah, and you can see, by, as I said, by Steve Smith's reaction, he was going, oh, no, it's down the leg side. He's trying to talk everyone into it, and I think including himself. But he was a long way across again.
Big moment. That would have had the Aussies 5 for 101 with Maxwell walking out. Smith survives. He's gone this time, though. A wide one. Smashes it straight through to Rizwan. Hasnain gets the massive wicket to Stephen Smith. It was wide, it was short. He just bashed it to the keeper. And Australia are 5 for 101.
That's a huge wicket there for Pakistan. That just looked like a concentration lapse there from Steve Smith after what happened to the ball previous. It was short and wide, no feet, just went with his hands. And well rewarded for the bowler. Simple catch to the captain, and Steve Smith departs. Big wicket for Pakistan.
Edge taken. Hardie goes now. Harris Ralph getting wickets for fun in this series, gets his third. Rizwan takes the catch, and that's a big moment in this game of cricket. Australia 121 for 6.
Well, that's what we're calling for. The pace to come back into the attack. We thought it might have been Maxwell, but it's a big wicket here of Aaron Hardie. He's looking very comfortable at the wicket. That's just taken the outside edge, a little bit off the seam. Good catch, the Pakistan captain Rizwan, but once again, Harris Ralph does the damage with raw pace.
Ralph in again, bowling to Maxwell. He goes! Oh, no! Tries a big pull shot under edge, smashes into the sticks. Harris has got another one. He's now got 3 for. And Aussies are in all styles at 7 for 129. Harris Ralph 4 for 26.
Oh, he's roaring through this series so far, Harris Ralph. 3 the other night, and another 4 here already. Still 3 to get, so he's got 5 for in his eye line at the moment, ready to roll. Glenn Maxwell goes again to Harris Ralph, his Stars teammate in the BBL, and Pakistan have got the Aussies on the ropes at 7 for 129.
Nazim bowling again to Starc, and didn't carry. No, it did. It got through. Good bit of keeping from Rizwan. I thought he had to come forward a long way. They just keep nicking the Aussies. 8 down for 130.
Yeah, they've just got to get it somewhere near the right spot at the moment, and they're just finding the outside edge. So Mitchell Starc didn't last long, got a ball that pitched around about middle stump and moved away off the seam a fraction with the angle, took the outside edge, and they are taking wickets for fun, Pakistan. 8 down.
Bowls to Cummins, shortish, and Mark Wall puts the finger up and he's gone. There was a nick. Has he got 5 for Cummins? Isn't that keen to walk off? Meets Zampa mid-wicket and says mid-pitch.
No, he's hit that.
Well, you put your finger up straight away.
TV umpire
You've given
director,
him.
we have a player review for a caught behind. On-field decision is out. It is a fair delivery. Front on spin vision first.
So short pitch delivery, not a real bouncer as such, but went through probably shoulder height, flashed outside the off stump. Is there a nick?
Well, I heard a nick.
Okay, I'm going to need Snicko, please. Next, if I can have Snicko. Need RTS.
Yeah,
Snicko coming
nick.
up.
It's a very light nick.
And
No, it's a big
roll
one.
that back for you through from there. Yeah, thank you.
It's a big one. He even looked at his
clear
bat.
spike there,
He even looked at his bat, Pat
ball
Cummins.
passes the
This is
bat.
un-Australian. Mark Wall was giving out Pat Cummins.
Thank you. If we could go back to the on-field umpire, Gaff, you can stay with your original out decision.
Well, that is big.
Thanks.
In the context of this game, this is massive. It really is. And Australia are in all sorts. 9 for 146. Afridi to Zampa. Pitches up. He's bowled him. Australia all out. Flashed outside the off stump. Australia all out for the very modest score of 163. Zampa out bowled for 18.
Don't worry about 180. They haven't got close to 180. 163. They probably got 15 more than they should have. Shaheen Shah Afridi from around the wicket. Zampa looking to go through covers. He gave himself room. but chopped on. So a very, very disappointing batting performance by Australia, and well bowled to win. Pakistan on the other hand.
Shafiq and Ayub, 8 sixes between them. Ayub defends on the onside. Eith, last time Australia was beaten by 10 wickets in a one-day or at home?
Never. Never happened.
I thought
Never
so.
happened.
Only lost by 10 wickets once in ODIs full stop. That was in 07, New Zealand.
Ever?
Wellington. That's the only time it's ever happened.
How many one-day internationals have Australia played, Eith? It's an extraordinary number. Ayub advances. He wants another 6. Oh, don't worry about your stat
No, it's not gonna
because
happen.
he's gone. Ayub didn't quite get to the pitch. Thick outside edge, and finally a wicket falls. Unfortunately for Ayub, he doesn't get 100, but people will walk away from the Adelaide Oval and say we have seen the birth of a star here tonight. 82 from 70, Pakistan 137 for 1.
Yeah, my word, great innings. And he was looking for the big 6 over sort of cover. Just got a bit too far away from him and got the thick edge to Joshy Hazlewood. But we've seen a class young player here for Pakistan. What a great future he's got.
Hard not to listen.
Zampa bowling. Short one gone. Pumped into the crowd. All the way. 10th 6. That one's been dropped as well. What are we dealing with? Magnificent performance from Pakistan. A command performance.
Absolutely. What a performance. What a comeback by Pakistan team under the leadership of new skipper Mohammad Rizwan. And very impressive spell by Hardie Shroff early on. And then, of course, Sam Ayub and Abdullah Shafiq made sure that Pakistan win this game convincingly by 9 wickets.